Camp been going great so far. Been very competitive. Everybody's trying to get their spot on the get a high role in our defense, offense, special teams. So it's been just a good competitive nature uh, since camp really started. So I say camp has really been going great because we've been making strides, getting better. Everybody pushing one another. So I think camp been going great.
All right, Evan, and then Frank.
Javon, how's it going?
It's going great. How about you?
Good, good. So I think I heard Coach Johns mention that you've become more of a vocal leader in the receiving room. What's that been like for you? And do you feel like led to kind of step up because you have experience, even though it was just, your freshman year last year?
I feel like I've had to step that role up ever since former Memphis Tiger DeMonte Cox had left. I feel like we needed that energy back into the room again to be able to have somebody to step up and teach the younger guys, have somebody to be able to say something when something's not right and not be the one that's quiet and letting things happen, because once things happen again, it becomes a habit. So I feel like me stepping up and being more vocal and saying something right then and there makes everything better.
What impression did DeMonte make on you in that sense?
I feel like he made a great impression on me with that, because me coming from a small town, I had to be that same kind of vocal person on my team back at my school. But when I came here as a freshman in 2019, he had that role. So it's like I had to shadow myself and be in the back and let that build over time until it was my time to be able to do that. So just saying, with his enthusiasm, his leadership, it rubbed off on me.
Frank?
It is taking on more of that leadership role. What does that do for you from a confidence standpoint in your play on the field?
It really boosts me up to a whole nother level, because I have brothers that's really counting on me. So if I say something, I can't really just go against my own words. So I have to have my brothers be able to trust me and believe in me to be able to make the right decisions for them as me leading them in the right direction. So I say it really boosts my confidence to a whole nother standard.
And has Calvin kind of helped you assume that role at all?
Yes, it's really like everybody in the room has a role. Like, it's not like just one side of I'm the whole vocal person on the whole team. So it's like with Calvin, if Calvin says something, we all listen to Calvin. If even to go down to the freshmen, if we slack in that practice, a freshman can come up and say something to get us right, because we are brothers. So we have to listen to one another. So that's what really goes on in our room.
I know the communication with receiver and quarterback is real important. How has that communication been with your quarterbacks this fall camp?
Communication with the quarterbacks been great. We always meet. We have fundamental focuses with the quarterbacks every time through our camp. We always have fundamental focuses, learning what the quarterbacks look for, what we look for. So it's like we always have great communication with the quarterbacks. Coach Johns and Coach Glenn has been doing a great job with getting us the right information to know smart situations in games like 2-minute, or either just going over just a simple back shoulder catch just to be on the same page. So they've been doing a great job.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, wrap us up, Evan.
All right. Javon, you kind of mentioned Calvin already, but just have you seen anything differently in him just kind of after last year, just being a more confident vocal leader, knowing that, he is kind of like the veteran of this group now?
Yes, I've seen him make great strides. He's been very coachable, even though he's been in his offense, he's been making plays. But one thing I've seen he's been able to do is really just take coaching still, even though he's been on the field and everything like this. Because some people they'll end up making strides and then think they just over the top end about it. But he's very humble. He's still working. He's teaching people when he's not even on the field. Even when people are on the field, he's still teaching. So it's like he's just being more in tune with everybody around the team, being that great leader that everybody needs.
And then last thing for me, we asked him about some of those TV battles. We know Jacoby's there, Julian's a new guy, Quindell stuff. What are some of those battles been like for you, kind of go up against this experienced secondary?
It's been great. We've been battling each and every day. We always talk trash. We always try to do everything just to make the camp day fun. But at the end of the day, we brothers. We always gonna make sure one of us is straight at the end, because you might get that same look in the game, and then remember I did it at practice, and we always talk about it and try to get each other on the same page. But I say the battle's been great. We've been really like how they always say, the old saying, iron sharpens iron. So it's really like what camp has been going like with the battle.
Who's the biggest talker on defense?
There's a lot of big talkers on defense, but I say like the biggest talker really is Julian. Julian, he'll he'll get to talking a lot, but then you have like probably Rodney will say something every once in a while. Number 30, the safety, Rodney Owens, he'll say something every once in a while, but I say the biggest talker really on defense is Julian.
I asked only because we talked to him last week, and he seems like somebody who's going to be talking a lot. So I figure that's got to be some fun battles for y'all.
Yes, sir. It really is. Really, it's a lot of competition, lots of fun. So we're gonna keep going at it.
All right. Thank you, Javon.
All right, thank y'all.